the Channel 6 News at 3 with Pete Dempsey, Carol Santos, Arlene Conway, Jed Levangello, Renee Simpson, Fred Hathaway, Connie Cherkassky, Art Porterfield, Lyle McNabb, Marlene Gerber, Stan Brown, Dorothy Pick, Annette Constantino, Mike Eckstein, Wanda Sistrunk, Eddie Andrews, Brenda Kaplan, Sal Esposito, and Tom Petway.
And here's Louis Sines and Carol Barish.
He says this is what you look like at 5.
Oh, terrific.
You too, really? Ooh. Is that plaque?
Tartar.
What did you...
Tartar.
Sauce? Can I have some? I have a fish sandwich right here.
You want to practice some safe sex tonight?
No, thank you.
How dare you?
Hey, you know what?
I'm doing this with you then.
You know, are we on?
I think so. Go ahead.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Louis Sines, and this is... Kmart?
Kmart.
Kmart. This is Kmart. Thanks for joining us earlier on our Live at 5 show. We revealed that... what did we reveal?
William Casey.
Oh, yes, William Casey, the old man that died. He said he never really talked to Bob Woodward. It was Luis Patino. Ready?
It had been a slow summer for the pond party until... It had been a slow summer for the pond party until this fall's NFL strike, when the Players Association hired pond party members to block off various entrances to stadiums across the country.
And Pope John Paul, George, and Ringo were in San Antonio recently, but the former Beatles did not get as much attention as the Pontiff.
Baby, you can drive my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Baby, you can drive my car. And baby, I love you. Baby, you can drive my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Baby, you can drive my car. And baby, I love you. Beep, 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 yeah. Baby, you can drive my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Baby, you can drive my car. And baby, I love you. Beep, 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 yeah. Beep, 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 yeah.
You still using that same old stuff on your hair, Don? Yeah, why? Try this. Lancers, really? Go ahead. Hey, this is great. No grease or oil. Right. Grooms and conditions at the same time. Smells great, too. Lancer, the conditioner that grooms and conditions.
$1.98 at drug and department stores everywhere. Lancer, for that better groomed look. A product of K Pharmaceuticals.
Did you do this lineup? I only have one story to read in the whole section.
Are you talking to me?
Did you put this piece
What? I'm sorry?
I had one story to read.
I know.
What is the deal?
Well, the deal is that I wrote it, so I figured just give you one story. Besides, you're always stumbling, Carol.
Oh, get off.
Picking your nose, cleaning your teeth, and you're always worried about your clothes. And that, too. Ow! Hey! That's not fair. You're not supposed to do that on the air.
Oh, bug off.
Carol.
Don't push me, buddy.
Okay, I won't push you, but read your story. You have one anyway. Where'd you get those earrings anyway? The Christmas tree? Go ahead and read your story, the Christmas tree.
With other breaking news around the world, let's go to our various bureaus.
First, Susan Tejeda, who spent the day with some of the survivors who today had to relive the whole ordeal. Susan?
You're gonna look like shit.
Good afternoon, I'm Roy Ortega.
And I'm Suzanne Mice. Michael, I'm...
Good afternoon, I'm Roy Ortega.
And I'm Suzanne Michaels. To make up for expected shortages in state assistance.
And for the third...
What'd you say? And for the third time this year.
2, 1. Coming up this weekend, some tips on cutting saturated fat out of your diet. Join us on News 4 El Paso.
What's it like in San Antonio? I'm sorry, we heard a lot about commercialism surrounding the Pope's visit. What's it like there in San Antonio?
Oh, Susan, there really is absolutely no shortage of that here. As a matter of fact, in our 10:30 special, we'll talk about that.
I'm Roy Ortega.
And I'm Suzanne Michaels. The Ysleta School Board is expecting to hire a new school superintendent this evening.
And Mexican prisons do it differently. Find out about conjugal prison visits and... Find out about conjugal prison visits and babies born in captivity. Why don't we just give up, man? You know.
Coming up on our late news, I have had it.
New Mexico Governor Tony Anaya says he'll help baby B, James Martin, dies.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Michelob Light Beer. Now from Washington, Sandra Van Oker.
Good evening. And if it can coax the... Here we go. This is the last take. The good take. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The administration sees Hussein's participation.
Military experts believe the British will try a quick series of raids.
Even the most elementary of how...
They gave his word to President Reagan that Israel would not... I'm not doing it again.
Get your hands off me. Don't you grab me and don't you touch me. You understand that? You want to come to the Northwest Gate with me, Mr. Donaldson? Get your hand off me.
This is prime time television here, folks.
I can assure you I won't be watching daytime television. Bill Plant, CBS News, the White House. That's it. No more.
I understand this is the end of a lifelong ambition to get a head job someplace.
What?
You just disgust me.
Yeah, well, you disgust me. Me. You get all those clothes and I have to wear the same suit over and over again.
Don't try and humor me with your humorless attitude.
Oh, sorry. Come on. Still ahead, Rona Barish. You read about him all summer. Rona Barish is going to interview the king. I don't know which one.
And don't miss our health report with salmonella up next.
Do you start reading the evening news in the afternoon? Do you watch Dan Rather while taping Peter Jennings and Tom Brokaw for later viewing? Do you secretly hide newspapers around the house? Do you get the AP wire in your bathroom? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you are a newsaholic and you need help. Call us at the Edwin Newman Center in Palm Springs. I know. I went through it. I survived. So can you.
The Edwin Newman Center. No news is good news.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your friendly border patrolman reminding you, look both ways before crossing the river.